What's up, guys? I just want to put this at the very beginning of the video. I'm gonna insert this in. Hey, let's all just love one another, right? Let's all. Hey, I would recommend all of you just go touch some grass and don't take life too seriously. Well, I mean, you should take life seriously. Don't take anything I say too seriously. How about that? And just know that I enjoy having conversations with all of you. I love the feedback, and don't go harass anybody. Don't do anything stupid. And have a good day, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? I got a fun one for you today. Not what I was expecting to make today. I was gonna make a One Piece video. So if you're a One Piece guy, you can blame these flesh and blood people for us not getting a One Piece video today. All right. I'm sorry. So what was it, like Monday? I made a video, and I was expecting to like as with any video, you're expecting some pushback, right? But I got pushback from not at all what I thought I would. Let's get into it, right? Let's go look at what I'm talking about here. So this is the video, but I got this video here, which was, again, do TCGs with investors have cheaper cards? I think I had like multiple titles because it was like the whole YouTube test thing, right? So I think it was like, do scalpers make playable cards cheaper or something? Like, there was a couple of titles. And of course, I was expecting to get like some hate from, Pokemon players, because essentially that's who, like, I'm making fun of people who complain about Pokemon prices, and somehow I pissed off the flesh and blood community. So let's get into it, shall we? Not what I was expecting. So we're gonna go this guy's comment in particular. I think it's good because it hits on he's a flesh and blood player, but every single point I made upset him. And man, can you see it on here? Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, I'll have to insert the screenshot. I was trying to figure out why this guy was so upset, and well, I found out why. Don't worry. Well, boom, post it there. I kid. It's a joke, but we'll leave politics out of this. But so let's start, shall we? Bro, what? I don't understand your argument. You're kind of all over the place. I watched a lot of your content back when you were doing a bunch of flesh and blood content, but now I feel like you don't play any of these card games yourself. Well, if you watch my flesh and blood content, you know that, yeah, I don't. I do occasionally at home, but yeah, no, I don't go to LGSs. I mean, I visit LGSs, like when I'm traveling, kind of just see what's being played there and whatnot. But yes, correct. I don't. But luckily, I have eyeballs and I can use the internet, and I know how to net deck on MTG Arena. Yo, I usually hit like plat, and then I get stuck. Okay, now again, yeah, sure, Pokemon decks are cheap. That's great. Well, that was the entire point of my video. So my video is correct, because that's the only point I'm trying to make. The only point I was trying to make in that entire video is that Pokemon decks are cheap, and I'm tired of listening to Pokemon players complain. That was the entire point of that video. But of course, it's the internet, so they took it somewhere completely different. That's great. But what's the player base percentage to people that are actually ripping packs / grading their cards, collecting, to the ones that actually play the game? Brother, that's the question I asked. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of the video. Literally at the beginning of the video, I asked two questions. Which game is scalped? I was gonna try and be like super like you're a moron, but like I couldn't stop laughing because it's just like this whole comment just encompasses the internet. This sentence right here was literally the entire premise of the. Okay, anyway, so basically he agrees with my video. But he's just very angry. When you go into Magic, picking CEDH of all formats. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go into any LGS, they're playing Commander. Anytime I talk to people, because I remember I don't play the game anymore. I just play a MTG Arena because I like my standard. Because no one plays standard. Anytime I talk to anyone who still goes to an LGS, it's Commander. Anytime I talk to anyone about Magic, they laugh at me when I tell them I play standard. They go, "Oh, it's a Commander. Why do you think they make Commander decks and everything?" Do you play Magic, bro? I don't think you play Magic. Again, and I joked that okay, and this is the best part too. When more than 90% of people that play CEDH proxy their decks. So he's saying most people who play it just have to make fake cards because it is so expensive. So my point's right. So I'm right that it's too expensive. Anyway, after that, you go into talking about certain cards in the most recent set and how a playset is going to be expensive because you need 4 copies. Bro, stick to a lane. I thought we were talking about Commander, a singleton format. Okay, so my bad. See, again, I don't play Commander, so you only need 1 card. You still need 100 cards. You still need 100 different cards. And this is the funny part. You're skewing the information here to put your almighty Pokemon on a pedestal. Bro, who makes more alternative TCG content about other... I mean, well, obviously there's other people. Like, as like a small content creator who's like a PokeTuber. Like, look, here, I had to like look. Bro, okay, so this is this is the last video. It's a little bit of everything. A One Piece video, a Pokemon video, a Magic video, Magic video, Magic video, Sorcery, Magic, Sorcery, Magic, Sorcery, 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 Pokemon, Magic, Pokemon, a little bit of everything. One Piece, Guild Wars, MMOs, Guild Wars, Flesh and Blood, Pokemon's cooked? Wait, but I thought I put it on a pedestal. Game over? Black and White destroy the Pokemon? I lost every... Game over? Wait, I thought I put... Again, brother, it is fun too. I look, this is the only comment this guy had. Like, I can't tell if these are... People take time to type this stuff. Bro, I haven't bought Pokemon. Destined Rivals was the last Pokemon I bought. I bought a couple boxes and I bought a couple booster bundles. Brother, I've been buying Magic, One Piece, and Sorcery for the last couple months. I'm making fun of people complaining about Pokemon. Guess what? Magic has been following Pokemon for years now, reprinting everything to oblivion with alt arts, full arts, showcase art, which bring prices down. Yeah, they're trying to do better. Okay. I think this is what made him lose it. Then you go into Flesh and Blood and go straight into a Marvel? See, this is where, like, if I wanted to be an asshole, I could be like, oh, well, actually, it was a fable. Here, and we'll pull up. So, and the reason I did that is because my main point is I just wanted to actually, like, here's a better example here. Here's how to, like, actually leave, like, an educated comment. This guy, shout out to him, 100% correct. He goes, I understand your point to a Flesh and Blood player. I would argue that blah, blah, is a bad example. And I agree, right? Because, again, guys, my point of the video was not to talk bad about Flesh and Blood. I love Flesh and Blood. I want Flesh and Blood to be more successful. The point of the video is to make fun of Pokemon people, okay? I love Flesh and Blood. I want Flesh and Blood to do well. I want more people to buy. I want more people to buy Flesh and Blood and play Flesh and Blood. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so he goes, sorry. Simply put, the fable, I would argue you should potentially use cards like Command and Conquer as an example instead. And I basically was like, I completely agree with you. So, like, here's a few examples of, again, this card's been reprinted a few times. And even in the new sets, there, the hunted. So again, still a expensive card, right? So, which, okay, not to mention the recent Silver Age, which is awesome. That's awesome. Again, guys, this video was not supposed to be an I think, again, completely just, I don't know if you, like, just skipped right to the Flesh and Blood part and you weren't listening to the beginning of the video. All this misled information you're trying to push just reminds me again of how out of touch you are with these games and that you have some ulterior motive. That's right, guys. I was trying to think, what would my ulterior motive be? I'm trying to pump Pokemon even though it's already being pumped. I'm trying to get more people to play and buy Flesh and... Well, could you hey, if to whatever your name is, if you could let me know what would my ulterior motive be other than some guy... No. Well, actually, no. I do have an ulterior motive to whatever you think. My ulterior motive was to tell people that stop complaining about the price of Pokemon decks. That was my motive. My motive was to stop complaining about the price of Pokemon decks, for the love of God. I think that just completely obviously went over the top of your head. Unfortunately, guys, he did unsubscribe. Get your facts right. Don't listen to this clown. Unsubscribed. We lost another one, guys. We lost another one. Dang. Well, obviously, guys, don't go harass this guy. This is why I make my videos. Is because I like getting these giant comments. Oh man, hey, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I had fun making this. See you guys around.